Yo, people, what's going on? Back again for another show. Unpopular opinions, fam, and I feel like there's gonna be a few of those today, blood. What you saying, Akeem, blood?
Bro, I was gonna say I'm good, but I mixed feelings this morning, man. Honestly, mixed feelings. But yeah, boy, Merry Christmas, innit? Happy holidays to United fans, for real.
It's like someone died in here, blood. I swear down. It's like someone died in here.
This morning still.
Yeah, bro, Christmas is cancelled, fam. Like, we knew it was cancelled before, yeah, but now it's really cancelled. You know, like that. Man got my hair cut for nothing, blood. I swear down. Christmas is over, blood. How did I get my hair cut? It's all cold outside, yeah. And then fam, and then man sees the news, blood. And they know what it is, yeah. I didn't even see it. You told me, blood. I didn't see it. When did this happen? Did this only happen like an hour ago?
Bro, it happened about 45 minutes ago.
Brother,
bro, these man are sacking man on Christmas Eve, you know. Like,
bro, in certain man's countries, it's Christmas. In Germany, it's Christmas today, blood.
Bro, even worse. That's what I'm saying.
I swear down in Europe, they celebrate Christmas the day before, blood. Like a lot of them, well, like them Catholic countries and that. So, bruv, it might even be man's Christmas. He got sacked on Christmas Day, B.
Come on, man. These man couldn't even wait.
Fam. You know what's mad? Big up everyone inside. Make sure you smash that like button. Let us know what you're watching from, where you're watching from, even. Honestly, yeah. You know what it is, yeah? Bruv.
Firstly, even before we go into that, like, what is your thoughts on the sacking, man? Like,
but bro, listen, like, I've got such a flipping contrast of emotions going through my body right now. I'm angry, yeah. I'm happy, yeah. I'm frustrated. I'm confused. Bare things, blood.
What's your happy part? I wanna know what the happy
I'm happy for Poch, yeah, because bare man be chatting shit, yeah, about this guy. Oh yeah, he ain't won nothing. He's gonna win everything there. You know, like that. Because you see the money he's gonna get and the players he's got at his disposal, yeah, bruv. Man's got Neymar and Mbappe, yeah, and Verratti, and then man with Pochettino, blood.
Come on.
Are you mad?
Are
you mad? Listen, yeah, bruv, them man are real contenders for the Champions League now.
Yeah.
Now they've got a proper manager that are going to set them up tactically instead of fucking Tuchel, who's, bruv, he's a myth, blood. Like, you know, the man, he's the most overhyped manager probably in the last 5-6 years, bro. Easy, bruv. He done nothing at PSG, bro, like that anyone else couldn't have done. Nothing.
But that's why when you pluck managers from, like I said, the Bundesliga, yeah,
it's a lottery, isn't it?
The lottery sometimes, because some of these men have not really, do you know what I'm saying? We talk about Bundesliga all the time, not even brushing it, but it's just a different level. And I think like what Poch has proven at the Premier League, do you know what I mean? Like it makes him a contender straight away for this job. Obviously, I'm still trying to be positive from the aspect that he definitely isn't going in it. I'm hoping that some of these reports are wrong.
Nah, bro, he's an ex-player. He speaks the language. The only thing, yeah, that made me think, right, he's not going there, yeah, is because obviously his son plays for Tottenham and he's settled in the UK. But bruv, listen, money talks, and PSG have got that, bruv. They got that oil money, bro. Like they will throw that money at man. You know them, man, to make it an offer that he can't refuse, bro.
And sometimes, bro, like I think sometimes when you talk to some of these, I mean, I haven't heard any Poch interview about opportunities, but you hear these managers, like they're like, a lot of the time, the English managers anyway, when they get sacked, yeah, they usually come on after a couple of months, yeah, of licking their wounds. They come on Sky Sports, yeah. But most of the time, when they ask them where do you want to go, their answer is normally they want to find a good opportunity once it comes up. Do you know what I'm saying? The reality is, if the only PSG, Juve, Man United, Barcelona, Real Madrid. And I was always going to say, if one of those opportunities came up before Man United, we are pissed. If one of those opportunities come up before do you know what I'm saying? That was what I was worried about. Do you know what I mean? Just like how we were worried even when Barca sat their manager before they got Koeman in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but now look, we've just waited too long. Like, bro, you can't be angry at the guy. Like, how long is he going to wait? Do you know what I mean? He needs to get back.
But this is the thing. What's he going to wait until United decide whether they want to be a big club or not? You know them as a bruv, you can't wait for these man, bro. Like, why do you wait for Ed Woodward? He's a clown, bro. And this is exactly why this has happened. PSG are still in the Champions League. They sacked him on the back of a 4-0 win. It's not like they sacked him after a loss or something like that, bro. This myth, yeah, that United have to lose games so Oli can get sacked. Bro, they should be sacking man anyway. As soon as man got knocked out the Champions League, we should have sacked him then. Because already you haven't passed the objective set for you, yeah. And also, you've had about 2 or 3 lucky escapes before. Do you know what I'm saying?
This is what people don't get though about, like, it's not that deep with a regard. Like, you don't have to wait until it's almost like you don't have to wait until the team has lost 10 games in a row. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a bit
but they do, because they're talking about us like we're a mid-table team, bro.
100%, but it's just a wrong mentality. It's like you have a job, yeah. Let's say you have a job with a salary somewhere, yeah. But it's like you will never leave that job for a better job until like your boss shouts at you or you get some like mad disciplinary. Bro, that's not how life works, bro.
If you're in a real job, you don't get this many chances, innit? Like in real life, any of you guys that's got a normal job, yeah, you're not allowed to almost get sacked 3 times, blood. It doesn't happen. If you're working in Tesco, blood, you don't get free warnings before they sack you, blood. You know, like that, you don't, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Literally, like, bruv, how lenient these men have been with this manager has been mad, innit? And I know man will say, oh yeah, United are doing well now, but what parameters are we judging it by? Yeah. Because we're out of the Champions League. That's sackable.
That's sackable straight away. If you're a big club, it's sackable.
If you're a big club, it's sackable. Do you think Barcelona or Real Madrid, bruv, if Zidane didn't qualify for next round in the Champions League, you'd have been sacked while he was in the dugout?
And that's even with the amount of credit he's got in his belt.
Credit in the bank, 3 Champions Leagues, and he would have still been sacked. You know the ones. They sacked this on Christmas Day, blood. After he won 4-0, cuz, and he's still in the Champions League. And I think they finished top of the group as well.
It's not like
they finished top of the group in the Champions League, and they're 1 point off the top, and he sacked him. You know why? Because they got a long-term vision for the club and they realized that he wasn't the man to take them there.
Hundreds.
You know what I mean? And that's what big clubs do, bro.
And that's what don't make sense. Like when they're talking about Oli, that okay, but we just won the last 3 bro. That it's not about form. That's what people need to understand. It's nothing about form. Like, and PSG, okay. Some people are giving them criticism on why you shouldn't have sacked Tuchel because of everything we've just said. Do you know what I'm saying? Like he's won, they're only 1 point off the top. They're still in the Champions League. They got to the Champions League final last year. Progression, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
In some sense, yeah, but like we keep saying, if you get a better manager, don't get it twisted. And this is where I think the worry is. Like I think everyone knows that. Like, let's be real. Like Tuchel, yeah, he's overrated, but he ain't a bum manager like Barcelona's old guy. And he ain't
a boss. I've been hiring bums because Messi been burying them.
Exactly, but he ain't a bum manager. And what that means is the worry is if you're gonna sack Tuchel on Christmas Day, that means you got someone big up your sleeve, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, do you know what I'm saying? It's not one of them ones. So that's why it looks like it is Poch, because do you know what I'm saying? I know some people in the comments are saying Allegri. Yeah, that's just a hope and pray, innit? Like the reality is it's not gonna happen. It does look like it's PSG. And the truth is PSG is attractive, like you said, Rants. Like,
bro, who wouldn't want to live in Paris, bro? Like, honestly,
Paris, exactly. Come on.
Like to a lot of people, Paris is more glamorous than London, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's just one of them ones where, honestly, yeah, like you look at the situation now, yeah. And why they've sacked him, bro. Like, that's proper. That's what big clubs do. Dortmund sacked their manager, 5 points off the top, still in the Champions League. These men have sacked their manager, 1 point off the top of the league, finished top of the group in the Champions League, still in all the cup competitions.
How many points are we off the top?
I think we're 5 or 6 points off the top, with a game in hand or something like that. 5 points off the top with a game in hand. And it's not even that. You know what? I was talking to my barber today because he supports United, and I even said to him, yeah, like, brother, because the games are coming so thick and fast because of lockdown, it's so easy to forget stuff. Remember, back in the day when you were waiting for the next game, when it was 1 game a week or maybe 2 games a week. Now, because we've got 3 games in a week, it's so easy to forget a bad result and move on. Do you know what I mean? Because you're just living game by game now in this COVID era. So because of it, we're getting situations where that 6-1 to Tottenham feels so long ago. But it wasn't.
You're right.
But it wasn't.
It was last month, isn't it?
Exactly. Like getting knocked out the Champions League feels so long ago, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
But because there's been so many games since then, like we're in this amazing feeling now. We're like, bruv, like yesterday after the game, match reaction, I was like, bruv, another day, another W, blood. It feels like we win every week. But we don't. But we don't though. But it feels like that because we've had so many games in a close succession and we've won them. So it actually makes man forget, that actually we're only one defeat away again from feeling shit.
100%. And let's not get twisted. A couple of losses and United can be 9th. Do you know what I mean? 8th or 9th. And then all of a sudden, it's a mid-table thing when you're halfway through the season. And then we're having a conversation which we could have had a month before. Do you know what I'm saying? And the truth is now, bro, if Poch is now gone, now it makes it easy to be like, we may as well stick with Solskjaer. Do you know what I mean? Because
that's what it is now, bro. That's exactly what it is now, bro. And I mean, and I don't want it doesn't need to be like an Ollie out versus an Ollie in thing, bro. My thing is, I want my club to be the best team in the world.
100%.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I want my team to be the best team in the world. When I was growing up, we were the best team in the world, bro. Like we were in it. And if we weren't the best team in the world, we was in the conversation. We was always getting to the knockout stages of the Champions League every season. Do you know what I'm saying? I watched my team lift the Champions League twice. And then I've seen my team get to 1, 2, 3 Champions League finals. Like, bruv, man, seen it. You know them ones there. Like, it's like, bruv, we got to 2 Champions League finals in a row. You know what I mean? We won 1, lost 1. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, my team was legit the best team in the world there. You know why? Because we had the best manager in the world. And if we don't have the best, now we don't have the best manager in the world, but we have some of the best players in the world. So imagine if we had the best manager or one of the best managers in the world with some of the best players in the world, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's a different thing right now, bro, because then we had some of the best players in the world and some of the best managers, and we had the best manager in the world. Now we have a manager that's not even good enough to be managing in the league that we're in. And honestly, like, real talk, our players, I think our fans, I've said it many times, our fans actually underestimate how good our football players are because they don't know how shit other teams' players are, or maybe like because they haven't played ball with man to know the level that you're comparing it to. Because honestly, a lot of man, like there's players in our team, that obviously man will say, these men are not that good. But if you compare them to players that play for West Brom, they're way better than them. Now, even players like Lingard, that man try to throw shit on, Jesse Lingard is, bruv, he's way too good to play for a mid-table club in this league, bro. If he goes to any mid-table team in the league, he's the best player there.
He'll walk into it, 100%.
Bro, he's the best player there, bro.
But this is what I'm saying, though. This is why some of the things, like, where even when we looked at last season and somehow the narrative was great season, do you know what I'm saying? Finishing third, scraping third, by the way, just because Chelsea ended up having a flip-flop end of the year like we did, Like, the reality is, though, is we had about the third best squad in the league anyway. It's not like, do you know what I'm saying? It's not like it was an achievement. We had the third best.
If it was a decent manager, everyone would be like, well, you're meant to do that.
Yeah, you're meant to.
If anything, they'd say we underachieved because we didn't win anything.
Exactly. There was no success in that. We just finished where we were supposed to finish. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's a bit like, bro, it's a bit like playing one of them. Bit like playing Football Manager. What was your expectation before the start of the season? Where did you finish? It was like we finished about third or fourth, about where we were supposed to. Like, and people underestimate the squad because they look at the manager and think he overachieved because he's Ollie. And like you said, if it was a better manager, you'd put more pressure on the manager and say that isn't good enough.
But there you go, Akeem. But that's what I said. That's the reason why I want Ollie out, because having Ollie as the manager, has lowered the expectations at the football club. It's actually lowered it, bro. Like, we're applauding the fact, bro. Even me, I'm looking and saying, "Oh my god, we're third in the league."
Bro, even more than that, I was shocked that we. I'm not. In fact, I don't want to say shocked, but I was mad happy that we beat Everton just to get to the semi-final Carabao Cup.
Even though we always go out in semis anyway, bro. And the thing is, imagine I was chatting to my mum yesterday, and my mum supports Tottenham, innit? And even she was laughing at Arsenal. She was on the phone to my auntie.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, they lost again," and that. And I could hear her laughing. And then And then she was talking to my auntie about the table and that. And then she was like, oh, I don't know where we are. And I was like, right, you're sixth from that. You know them ones. And then she was like, oh, she was like, so who's second? And I was like, Leicester. She's like, who's third? And I said, United. And she was like, huh? She was like, how did you like get on top of us? Like, I was like, listen, there's only a couple points in it between like eighth and second, I swear.
There's only like 3 points.
Yeah, but literally, like she couldn't believe it. You know, like that. And she was like, right, so you lot doing all right? I was like, yeah, for now. Like we're doing all right. You know, like that. But it's only a couple points.
Yeah, it's only a couple points.
Like, brother.
Bro, the season, bro, we scraped through most rounds of the Carabao. Obviously, yesterday was good. We're in the semi-final, which
yesterday was very good, bro. But that also shows us how good our players are, bro, because these man progressed in spite of Ollie bringing on Luke Shaw for Tellers for no reason. You know them no reason substitutions. And bruv, you know what was the most telling thing yesterday? How happy Pogba looked when he was leaving the pitch, bro. Yeah. Like just smile on his face and that we won. You can tell that the players are just so happy right now. There's a good energy in the changing room, yeah. But that ain't enough to keep your job, bro. Like that's what interim managers do. Interim managers come in and get rid of the toxic environment that the previous manager brought in there. But bro, like real serious managers are there to win stuff as well, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, Ollie's good at being friends with these players and that. But tactically, when it's mattered, yeah, man had 3 games to negotiate a single point to get us to the knockout stages. Couldn't do that. That's where your bread and butter is earned, bro. If any of us here, if any of you lot are decent managers, yeah, you see with these players and these men say you've got flipping Istanbul, PSG and Leipzig, you've got 3 opportunities to get 1 point. I'm sure you lot could pick a team to get 1 point out of those 3 games.
Or tactics as well.
Come on, bro. That's not rocket science, bro. I'll go Istanbul, blow their brains out. I mean, 4-0, job done.
Straight up. Like, bro, it's one of them ones. Like, it's just, but you don't, it's again an expectation thing because, like you keep saying, like, if the board doesn't put pressure on Ollie that this is, you have to qualify for the Champions League, then it's almost like a thing where, okay, like, all right, we're out, we're disappointed. All right, let's just move on. Do you know what I mean? Like, okay, do you know what I mean? It's like no one we look to the fan base, innit? Like, we talk to a lot of other fellow Man United fans. When we got knocked out of the Champions League, it was like people were disappointed. But I had an argument with someone that I remember saying, "Oh, it's Leipzig." Like, yeah, we shouldn't be upset. It's Leipzig. I was like, what do you mean? They were like, oh, look how they done in the Champions League last season. Look at their players. I was like, I don't give a damn if it's Leipzig or not. We should slap up Leipzig. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not. This is a standards thing, and it's like now we've got to the point where people were. I'm not saying people were not upset about losing to Leipzig, but people. It was more like well, what should we expect? You know, Leipzig's a good side, and we lost, and this is the standards now. It's like
that's the same team that we beat 5-0. We should have pammed Leipzig.
100%.
I'm not even gonna lie, bro. We should have pammed them, bro. Like, honestly, they're a good team, but we should have pammed them. After knowing, yeah, you beat them 5-0. You saw how you beat them the first, but beat them again. Like, honestly, the team talk for me against Leipzig would have been so easy. I'd have said, listen, you might beat them 5-0 already. You know what they're gonna do. Do you know what I mean? High press, lots of pressure, bro. Get balls in behind them, turn them around, bro. Make them defend. You know, bro, like, honestly, it's not rocket science to beat teams like that, these German teams, bro. They're going to press you. They're not going to give you a lot of time on the ball. I'll get my press-resistant players on, and I'll get my pacey players to exploit them in behind. It's that simple, bro. Like, and as soon as we stuck it on them, we scored, bro.
We scored twice. But you know what? Like, I think people don't understand the power, like the repercussions of constantly being in Europa League. Like, bro, do you know how much respect you lose in this whole game from players, from coaches, bro? Man United in the last like 7-8 years. Do you know how many years we've been in Europe, bro? Europa League is somewhere Man United never was, you know, like maybe once in 10 years out of max.
Bro, I don't remember us ever being in Europa, bro. I used to laugh at that. Remember, it used to be on Channel 5.
Yeah, there was only once that I remember when we had man at Kleberson and Jemba in the middle and that in like 04. And even that was the one time it happened. I think we went into the UEFA Cup. In fact, no, we didn't. We finished bottom of the whole group. We didn't even go into the team. Yeah. But either way, Manchester United bro. We don't go. Bro, you don't see Barcelona, Bayern Munich, and Real Madrid ever in the Europa League. You never see them go down to third.
It never happens because if it looks like they might not qualify, they'll sack their manager,
bro. 100, and it's like and now it's just normal for us, bro. Like now we're just in the Europa League, bro. We're mixing around with all these Lazios and Sevillas now all the time.
Yeah.
No deal. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and the reason why I brought this up is now how does players and coaches see us now? Because now, if let's say we do sack Ollie in 2 months' time, what sort of manager even wants to come to Man United now?
Bruv, we're not getting no manager, and bro, this is the problem. Like the fact that, like people were saying before, and like I said, when people said, "What can you do? What can Ollie do to make you Ollie in?" Nothing, bro. Because as I said, the way I see this football club, yeah, maybe it's my age why I hold this football club to a higher esteem than a lot of other football fans, because it seems like football fans after the year 2000, born after the year 2000, a lot of them, and not all of them, you know what I mean, but a lot of them are happy to see the club just kind of just be nothing. Either born after the year 2000 or maybe born before, maybe 10 years before me. Do you know what I mean? That new Manchester United before the Premier League era. I never watched Man United before the Premier League era because I was born in the Premier League era. Do you know what I'm saying? A lot of them, if they were born maybe 10 years or maybe more than that before me, then maybe they knew Manchester United in the 80s and stuff like that, when Liverpool were dominant and they were used to the club kind of being meaty like at that time. Not me, innit? Know what I'm saying, bro? Like literally, blood. Like from what early 90s when Cantona came in, bro. That's what made me a Manchester United fan. And Cantona was badding man up, bro. And man had that arrogance and that swagger, and we were turning teams over. That's the Man United I know. That's the only Man United I know. That's the only Man United I know. So anything else other than that, I'm not here for it. You know, like that. So I always judge this team by Eric Cantona with his collar up. Do you know what I'm saying? Dwight York with his collar up. York and Cole, yeah, just running through, man, in Italy like it's nothing, bro. Know what I mean? San Siro settings, blood. Like, this is me, blood. Ruud van Nistelrooy, you got a goal at Old Trafford every Champions League game, every single one. You know, but that's the only Man United I know. So when I look at that, that's the standards I hold them to, bro. And when we've got Ollie in charge, no one's taking us serious. People are saying we're not in the title race only because of our manager.
100.
We've got some of the best players in the league. But man are saying we're not in the title race because of our manager. Rashford, Martial, and Mason Greenwood outscored Liverpool's front three last season. Yeah. And we're still not in the title race because of our manager. Man, don't take us serious because we don't have a serious manager. So you have to look at how other teams look at us, bro. They're happy that Ollie's our manager. That should say everything. That should literally say everything.
It's a slippery slope because all that happens is, like you said, when you miss out on managers like Poch, bro, who are like you said, bro, who's gonna come? Like if a social, let's say gets sacked with, and the club's way adrift from the title, and there's no, obviously we're not in the Champions League, it's just the Europa League, bro. It's not attractive. It's not an attractive opportunity for a manager that can go to the top 5 or 6 clubs in the world. Do you know what I'm saying? And we already know that the board doesn't back the manager as well as he should, or as well as maybe a Chelsea or PSG or Barcelona manager will get backed. Do you know what I'm saying? So it kind of looks at everything else. Man United used to just be able to get managers and players of prestige, of who they are, of what they do. Do you know what I'm saying? What they do year by year. Do you know what I mean? You can look at the resume. It's almost like, look at what we've been doing for the last 4 or 5 years. Now you can't say that. What have Man United done in Europe for the last 4 or 5 years? Okay, they won the Europa League, but we've been largely in the Europa League for most of those 4 or 5 years. So we're a Europa League club at the moment. That's what we are. We're not a Champions League club.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We scrape. Do you know what I'm saying? Even now, we're not a Champions League club. Do you know what I'm saying? We're a Europa League club because that's where we are mostly. Just like how Arsenal and Tottenham, they're little Europa League clubs at the moment. We're not in it every year. Do you know what I'm saying? We're not properly in it every year, bro. And if you don't get to the knockout stages, this is what I started. If you don't get to the knockout stages, bro, that the respect level, bro, group stages, there's bare, man. Do you know what I'm saying? There's bare, Besiktas, there's all these Besiktases and all these random teams in group stage. No disrespect to them. But the game really starts when you get into the Europa League the Champions League knockout phases, just like the League Cup, just like the FA Cup. When you get into later phases, that's when it really starts. And the Premier League is the same thing. We are dancing around 10, 15, 20 points away from the title every single year. Yeah. And for us, if Man United had the right vision, yeah, which is to go back to the top of the league, yeah, bro, we will buy the players, which we've already bought, because we have the squad, and we'll bring in the right manager, yeah. And not just that, yeah, we will shift the narrative. Even some of the media, the way that the Man United side of the media will come out, we will talk like we are coming for the title. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking to Liverpool fans, bro. They're laughing at Man United. Like, you're nowhere near us. Your squad's nowhere near us. Your mentality is nowhere near us. Like, how can Fergie leave? Yeah, and somehow we are that far apart now from Liverpool, bro. They were our sons for the whole Premier League era, up to when he left. The whole Premier League era, they were our sons, the whole one. Now they're laughing at us.
Yeah.
And we're third. We're only like 5 points off them. They're still laughing at us. They don't take us seriously. They take City more seriously, and City are like 8 points away.
It's true, because man know that at any given Sunday, yeah, City can go on a run of 5 wins, and all of a sudden they're at the top of the league, bro. No one looks at us like that, because City have Pep. When we got Jose Mourinho, people actually started to fear us for a bit and started to hate us a bit more, because they thought, you know what, Jose can do something with United. Do you know what I mean? Like, the hate that we got when we got Jose, yeah, was because people actually feared us, bro. Like, shout out Statman Baines as well. Man saying Nagelsmann hype train. Do you know what someone like Calvert-Lewin would do to a Nagelsmann high line in the Premier League? Bro, that shit ain't working here, bro. If United could beat Leipzig 5-0, I'm not trying to see that flipping that high line thing in the Prem. Bruv, Jamie Vardy against that, allow it, bruv. Jamie Vardy's ripping that.
8-0.
High line with Harry Maguire at the back here, bruv. Jamie Vardy about to have, bruv. He's eating Gucci, blood. I'm telling you, Jamie Vardy's scoring hat tricks against us, blood. Real talk. That Nagelsmann high line ain't working in the Prem. Swear down. You know, like that, bro.
Nagelsmann might have to be the most realistic option going forward, boy.
It's peak, bruv. He's probably the only man that would take the job right now. You know, the ones there at his age, you might say, fuck it.
Like, maybe.
Bro, it's a mad. We're mad. Do you know what I'm saying? It's mad, bro. Like, man saying we're not really in a crisis. It's not about crisis. You shouldn't, bruv, in life, you shouldn't have to wait till you're in a crisis to act. You know, like that. You shouldn't have to wait till you're in a crisis to act, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not how I live my life. I told you, look, when YouTube were fucking around, yeah, demonetizing man shit, yeah, I didn't wait till I lost all my money for the month for me to start making contingencies about how to make it back.
But that's what makes me laugh. Everyone who's even saying stuff like this, even in their own life themselves, yeah, they don't live like that. Like,
they don't live like that, bro.
You don't wait until you're in a crisis, yeah, to make a change. Like, and that's what people don't understand. Like, when you say only change manager, bro, it's not instantly what everyone goes to is, look at the recent results. It's not about that. It's bigger than that. This whole thing is bigger than that. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not that straightforward, bro. Like, and ultimately, we are always going to go on a run when we got players of this quality.
Oh, yeah.
If you actually watch these games this season, majority of games we've either got through because of heart, like in terms of like, or penalties or skill. Like, we just had ability that is better than the team. Like, sometimes, like, bro, some of those games this season, we've just blown teams away on in terms of how good our players are in terms of pace, ability, shooting, accuracy. Because there's been games, bro, where we've been peppered on the other end where they've had chances, but they just can't finish. Then when we put it on the other end, bro, we score 2 or 3. Do you know what I'm saying? So our shooting practice, all these shooting practices has definitely done wonders. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that, but when it gets to elite level, we're talking tactics for, even when we're talking about those Champions League games when we had to get 1 point out of 3. Like, do you know what I'm saying? When you're talking about tactics to get the team in the right mentality, get the squad with the right the starting 11 with the right balance on a day-to-day, on a week-to-week basis to put up a league title push. These are things that you need an elite manager for. You can't just like Mickey Mouse it. You can't just like make it up as you go along. And that's the reason why the Arteta, Lampard, and Ollie train is always going to stop sooner or later, because you just can't just make it up as you go along if you want to do what Klopp or Pep is doing year in, year out. You can't do that. And that's what, do you know what I'm saying? That's why, like you said about the Mourinho thing, bro, it's the only reason why even Tottenham's being taken seriously. Because if Tottenham had someone like
if Tottenham never had Mourinho, when Tottenham were going on a little bit of a run, they would say, oh, it's just Tottenham, they're going to fall off. Now everyone's like, no, they can actually win it. Why? Because of their manager.
That's it.
Only reason.
That's it.
Like literally, super chat, the players play better under Ollie. If he doesn't win anything this season, then sacked. I don't know what that means. Living in the past kills the present. Jose even said it. Process takes time, and so far some positive. Process don't take 2 years, bro. Like literally, Southampton hired their manager just after we hired Ollie Solskjaer. The improvements in Southampton have been tenfold compared to the improvements of Man United. What improvements have we made, bro? Because Ollie inherited a team that finished second with Jose Mourinho and won 2 trophies. We've won no trophies and we finished third. So how have we improved?
And how long is long as well? That's the thing. It's like,
how long is long, bro?
Like Tuchel's had 2 years, yeah? Okay, like everyone gets the chance of the first season breakout and then get the chance for a second season, bro. Like how much time do you need? Even when we're talking about, let's see to the end of the season, it's all well and good saying that, but then you can just always keep, okay, let's get another window under the belt, and then constantly the cycle goes on, bro. Manchester United are losing opportunities for players and coaches as time goes by. Yeah, we can always just keep saying, let's wait. We can always say that 100%. Just like how you can say that job that you hate, you stay at for another year. You could just say, oh yeah, let me just wait another year. You can always say that. No one is disputing that, but you are losing ground. You're losing opportunity. Case in point today, you lose the opportunity to get a manager that's clearly better, that clearly wanted that job at Man United. Like, come on, that he was dancing for Man United when he was on Monday Night Football. Bro, no one picked up the. You know what I'm saying? Woodward probably weren't even watching TV. Probably didn't even bother.
But the thing is, there's nobody out there like that, bro. Like, for the simple fact that, bro, man's got years of experience in the Prem, bro. Must be about 7 years or something like that.
100%.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna get a manager now that fits that mold, in the Premier League. How many managers have been successful, from doing what he's doing, have been in the Prem for that long, bro?
Bro, it's hardly
been in that was, bro. There's no one, bro. So we're gonna be taking a risk with another foreign manager, that hasn't probably managed in the Premier League. That's probably what we're gonna be doing next. Do you know what I mean? This guy's saying it shows our board are reactive and they don't make long-term decisions. Either that, or they're so deluded as to what they think that we're going to be able to do long term. They actually think, that we're going to get back to the top playing like with this management, with this structure. When you look at Ollie's coaching staff, they're not good enough. When you look at Ollie, he's not good enough. When you look at Woodward, he's not good enough. There's nothing about Manchester United's whole setup that are going to make them a serious team in the future. Nothing about it. Nothing about it. Do you know what I mean? They don't even have serious man making decisions to hire and fire people, or else Ollie wouldn't be the gaffer and that backroom staff and the coaching staff wouldn't be there. There's nothing about the whole setup that makes us serious, bro. So when people are like, we're not in a crisis, you shouldn't have to wait until you're in an out-and-out crisis to make an executive decision that's going to affect you long-term. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. That's just what it is, bro. Like I said, when these men were demonetizing my thing and I saw my revenue was down 40%, I told you, man, I still finished the month 10% up on my revenue, blood, because I made other flipping means, of making sure I got my money. I didn't just sit here and cry and just say, oh, at the end of the month, oh, look what I've lost. Nah, bruv. As soon as I saw, after a week, it was moving bookie, I was like, I got 3 more weeks in this month, to turn this shit around. Do you know what I'm saying? And guess what? Even if I didn't make no money that month, I'd have been fine anyway, blood. I don't live month to month. But that's not the point. You know, the ones that you make decisions, bro. When you see something ain't really going the way you plan long term, you have to make a decision there and then. You don't wait until you're in the gutter.
These times you're with a girl that you don't even like. An analogy, like you're with a girl you don't even like, you're unhappy with her, but you're gonna wait till what she cheats on you or something till you leave. Like it's just don't make any sense. It's like you don't.
But you wait till you hate her to break up with her.
Yeah,
like,
it's like sometimes you just gotta like cut things loose and move on. It's like it's not that deep. It's not that deep in a sense that it always seems to be and has to be like a sad or aggressive scenario to sack a manager. It's like this Ollie leaving. Do you know what I mean? No one would even be upset in the sense where if Ollie was almost like a interim manager, like you said, because that's ultimately what kind of a lot of people saw him when he first came in, innit? Even when I know he got officially unveiled, I thought maybe this is a 1 year thing and he was gonna go. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like now he's obviously been taken seriously as a long-term manager, but the reality is like I don't even know if Ollie expected to be in a job this long, and that's the maddest thing.
Yeah.
Like he looks like, bro, when you look at his face and you look at him talking, he looks like he's still just happy to be here. How can you still have that mentality after being here for that long?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That how can you still have that happy to be here sort of look? Do you know what I'm saying? Like we are this is just like look, Man United DNA, yeah. I think this is what confuses like people in it. Like Ollie has United DNA because he used to play for Man United, yeah.
I don't think he has United DNA, bro. United DNA is an attitude.
No, this is what I'm saying, innit? Yeah, exactly. And this is what I wanted to try and say, innit? Like, he has DNA, quote unquote, because he used to play for Man United. But, bro, that doesn't make him an automatic winner or winning mentality or the right man for the job just because he used to play for Man United. And that's all I've got to say about it. We've got to look at the grand scheme of it. He is a good guy. Yeah, I wish him all the best. I got nothing against Ollie. That's the thing. I don't hate the guy. But sometimes you've just got to understand he's not good enough. There's a lot of players that have left Man United. I've got nothing against. I got nothing against them, but they're just not good enough. Do you know what I mean? Man, like Adnan Januzaj and stuff, bro.
Not good enough.
He's just not good enough. I haven't got anything against him, no. Do you know what I'm saying? Nice guy. He sounds like a nice guy. Do you know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is. Like you don't have to. Being someone who doesn't want Ollie at the club. It doesn't mean that you hate Ollie. Because that's what I'm sort of saw. Some. It doesn't mean you hate.
Yeah, but that's what they try and do in it. Because you know what it is. These men like division in it. They like to do this us versus them thing because it makes them feel like they're a better football fan than you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're more supportive.
Yeah, but in reality, it don't make you a bit better football fan, bro. People can support their club however they want their club. People got different visions for their club. People got different reasons why they support your club, their club, or whatever. That you're not a better fan than someone else because you live closer. You're not a better fan than someone else because you go to more games. You're not a better fan than someone because you support the club blindly instead of objectively. You're not a better fan, bro. There's no such thing as a better fan, bro. We all just support the club the way you want to support the club, innit?
100%.
When you look at these facts, yeah, Jose won a trophy in his first season and he inherited a much weaker squad there than what Ollie inherited. And then Ollie spent more money than all these men as well.
Yeah.
Like, bruv, and certain men are still complaining, saying he hasn't been backed. He's been backed like more than any manager that we've seen in recent times.
We sacked LVG after he won.
We sacked LVG after he won the FA Cup, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? When he was actually genuinely building something, and even though, like, a lot of people weren't happy about the football, at least with LVG, yeah, we could actually see, what these men were working on in training. Like, at least we could see it.
Yeah.
Because our team were drilled, didn't it? Do you know what I mean? My man saying that.
And again, LVG's a guy who had credit in the bank for what he's done in his whole career. This guy was legendary. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
and then watch, yeah, bruv. If Pogba dips, yeah, do you know what I mean? Fernandez is gonna be pissed. It's only a few seasons before he dips, and then United can't rely on individuals to bail them out, bro. The manager will get exposed because right now we're getting away with it because of our good players are carrying us, bro. But all we need is one or two of them to have an off day, and we're back in the mud, bro.
Bro, don't get twisted as well. Like, again, like, even anyone, you know, you can just tell that Man United players, it's not even tell, you know. I feel like Man United players will be waking up, seeing this news and being like, raw, like, I would have loved to play for Poch. And if I'm playing for Ollie now, like I said, I've always said it. When Man United are playing well and when the confidence and the chemistry is all there, Ollie's a great manager to probably work for because do you know what I'm saying? He'll put his arm around you. He'll probably make training fun. Do you know what I'm saying? Like everything will be banter. Do you know what I'm saying? It'll be a very light-hearted affair. But when things are not going well, yeah, I hope doesn't happen. But if when things are not going well, that is where there is players like Pogba and Bruno Fernandes that will be like, what is this? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And when you have an elite manager, that's what sees you through those harder times, because
they can buy into something.
They buy into something. They trust it because they've seen your credibility of what you've done in the past. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying?
But bruv, only the other day there was stuff getting leaked online of people saying, "Oh, players think that." Do you know what I mean? Ollie tactically is letting them down and this, that, and the other. And all of a sudden, we go on a few wins, yeah, and then all of a sudden, do you know what I mean? Like, it's all forgotten, because that's what happens, bro. Football's fickle like that. Ollie's only a few dodgy performances away from people questioning him again. This doesn't happen with top managers. When Ancelotti went through a little rough ride at Everton, no one was like, "Oh, sack Carlo."
100%.
They were like, "Oh, he'll turn it around," and it was only because Richarlison was injured and they lost a bit of directness up front. You know what I'm saying? That's all it was. And as soon as Richarlison came back, they won a few more games.
Messing about as well.
Exactly. You won a few more games, and now they're fourth in the league again.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean? So people were quick to kind of do the whole thing, but when you're a top manager, you have money in the bank. Do you know what I'm saying? Like when James was saying about Sadio Mane as well, he went 12 games without scoring a goal, but no one was like, "Oh, Mane's not world class no more," because he's got credit in the bank.
In the bank.
You know what I mean? So you have to earn that credit in the bank. Ollie don't have credit in the bank.
You need credit in the bank to be able to go through them times, and that's what people don't seem to understand. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's not a thing where there's anything against Ollie. It's just that he hasn't got credit in the bank. So when things go wrong, and let's not get it twisted, we had an average start to the season, yeah. So these good form that we've had in the last 6 weeks, it looks good. But like I said, we're 2 games off easily being 7th or 8th or even 9th. Do you know what I'm saying? Which could easily happen. We've seen what happened to Tottenham in the last 2 games, and they lost to Leicester and Liverpool. Do you know what I'm saying? And they're not even two. It's not even like they lost to Sheffield United and West Brom. They lost to them 2, and they're 6th. That's how quick it can go. So what I'm trying to say is, it's not as if it's an illusion what good form is sometimes, yeah, because good form comes in, it looks like a pocket of time, but when you actually look at the whole thing, that's why people say the term "the league doesn't lie." Yeah, that's why people say that, because regardless of good form in pockets, oh, he won 5 games in a row. I remember when we flipping was 18 games unbeaten with Jose, and we were still 6th. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember that. We didn't move in the table.
And the same goes for even under Ollie, when we was like, well, how many games did we win in a row? Like 13 games in a row or something, bro.
Yeah.
At the end of the season, it's actually all that matters, bro. Like when you look at when you look at the end of the season and where you actually are, and as it stands now, yeah, all that good form is good, yeah, but bro, all it's done is just kind of balance out the rusty form we had at the beginning of the season. So we're just still about where we are supposed to be. That's it. We are about where we were supposed to be. If you look back in the summer where we made all these big I'm not even going to say all these. We didn't actually make as many signings as many people would have liked. But based on what we had before that, with Bruno coming in as well, bro, 3rd place by Christmas is about where I thought we should be.
Yeah, with the players we have, yeah.
That's it. It's not like do you know what I'm saying? It's not like a good season, bro. This is not a good season so far. It's still an average season.
Yeah.
A good season will be that
it's not even average, because we're out the Champions League.
Exactly.
An average season is United in the title race, still in all the cup competitions.
Exactly, bro. And a good season would be, bro, we will be 1 point maybe off the top of the league. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's an average season for Manchester United. An average season for Manchester United is being in all the competitions at Christmas, being near enough at the top of the table, if not at the top of the table. That's an average season. An average season isn't out the Champions League, bro. That's a disaster for a club our size, really. But the fans don't feel like it's a disaster because they're so used to mediocrity, blood. We should be fuming.
And that's why look at the criticism that Chelsea get about sacking managers every couple of years. Yeah,
but they're more successful than us in the last 10 years because of it.
And they're not going to allow no stupidness. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if over a 2-year period, 2-3-year period, you're not performing, bro. Everyone knows the Chelsea sack is coming, and they don't care who the person is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying we should become a sacking club. Obviously not. Do you know what I mean?
No, but brother, we are a sacking club. This illusion that United aren't a sacking club as well pisses me off. The only reason why we weren't a sacking club is because we had the best manager in the world.
Exactly. Yeah. And
he performs
every year. He performs every year.
Listen, between Sir Matt, and Sir Alex Ferguson, we sacked hella managers. Don't, not a sacking club. Piss off, man. These men love to rewrite history, Akeem, bro.
No, it's true, bro. But that's the thing. Most clubs, when you deep it, bro, they sack managers everyone sacks managers for fun. If you have a job for more than 3 years, I remember when Jose even said it, like, bro, about when he was making a dig about with Wenger. Wenger's got a luxury of the past that most people don't have, of keeping a job for that long without without achieving anything. Do you know what I'm saying? Wenger must have went 10 years without winning anything at Arsenal.
But that's why Jose called him the specialist in failure, because he was like, bruv, I could never have a job for that long, if I'm not winning shit.
Bro, you got 2 years if you're lucky at the top level. Man got 10 years. Do you know what I'm saying? In fact, he didn't get 10. He got 12. Yeah, 10 years. He got 10 years, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Come on. So that's what I'm saying. If you have the job for 2 years or 3 years at a big club and you don't win anything,
you get sacked, bro.
Bro, that's as simple as it is.
That's it, bro. Like, 2 years, bruv. I don't remember United going 2 years without a trophy.
Yeah.
A single trophy. 2 years, and not even without a final.
Oh, then how long did David Moyes last?
He didn't even last the whole season.
But yeah, and we were what, quarterfinal Champions League, and we finished like something like 7th or something. Yeah, he was gone. Do you know what I'm saying? But
it's a mad thing. You see, when you think about it, like, it's peak, fam. It's actually very peak for man, innit? And that's why when man think that we have to be in panic stations, before we make a change. This is the problem with these men's mentality. That's what I mean. That's why you'll never be successful in life if that's your attitude. You wait till shit completely hits the fan before you pull the trigger. Manager shouldn't have to lose 10 games to get sacked. Arteta should have been sacked time ago. Time ago. Do you know what I'm saying? You look at Arsenal right now. What are you waiting for to sack this guy?
Exactly. They've just gone out the Carabao Cup because, at one point I was like, okay, maybe they're keeping him because he's a cup manager. So they're thinking that he's going to win the Carabao Cup or something because they're in a quarterfinal. They're out of that now. So, but I personally think that if they get slapped up by Chelsea, he's got to go. But again, it's the same problem. Look, Arsenal are kind of like that guy you look at. If you start smoking, in it, but then you look at like a guy who smokes 40 packs of 40 fags a day, in it, and you just think, no, I don't want to be that guy. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't want to turn into that guy. Like, Arsenal are like the future of what Man United will become if we don't make changes. Do you know what I'm saying? Because we aren't that far off, to be honest, with the differences of confusion with the board and the kind of the standards dropping. Do you know what I'm saying? We are very, very similar. No doubt on the side. Do you know what I'm saying? They are just lower down the league and they've kind of got a lower mentality than us. But really, we're a year from being the same as Arsenal. In fact, you know what? 3-4 months ago, there was no difference between us, to be honest. Do you know what I'm saying?
There wasn't. But the difference is, we've got better players than Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? We've got much better players than Arsenal, bro. Like, look at the managers that this man has to choose between. He has to choose between Bellerin or Maitland-Niles.
Bro, these men are playing in Nketiah up top with Jamie.
They're choosing between Aubameyang and Nketiah and some other brother. Like, bro, it's a joke.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like, look what the manager's got to choose from, and you look what our manager's got to choose from, bro. We made 9 changes yesterday, bro, and still put out a team, that would beat most teams in the Premier League. Like, bruv, we're balling on a different budget to Arsenal.
And like you said, even certain man like us, I even looked at the starting 11 before the game, and I was thinking, bro, like you even said at the start of this show, bro, even Lingard was on the bench, and man like that will get into most teams.
Bruv, Lingard's walking into that Arsenal team right now, bruv. Easy. He's walking into that Arsenal team.
I guarantee Arsenal fans would not agree with that.
They wouldn't agree, but it's a fact, bro. Like, Jesse Lingard's walking into that team, bro. Do you know what I mean? They're playing Willock at 10 and that, bro. You trying to tell me that telling me Lingard's not walking in ahead of guys like Willock and that, bro? Get out of here, bro. Come on, bro. Like, let's be real.
But
I'm being serious.
That's why we need to. But that's where that's where the Arsenal, even though we're not talking about them, but that's where Arsenal need to look at the reality of the whole problem. And again, they're obviously not going to get relegated in it, but the reality is, you look at that team, and the truth is that team, could easily get that team. Like I'm seeing, they should. Arsenal will still finish 7th or 7th, 6th or 7th, bro. Bro, I don't know how weak you think some of these other teams are, bro, but teams like Everton and Leicester, bro, they're far better than Arsenal now. Like, it's not. When you look at the starting 11v11, bro, I remember there was times that Arsenal fans used to argue about how, besides Man City and Liverpool, no players will get into that. Most players won't get into that Arsenal team, bro. Arsenal's team now, bro. You could probably look at even Aubameyang when he's on form, and just about he'll get into most teams in the league. Besides that, bro, those players are not getting into any team. Besides Saka, maybe. Do you know what I'm saying? So, bro, it's a worrying thing for them. But that's where Man United need to avoid becoming if you drop the standards too low. Do you know what I'm saying?
But that's what it is, though, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? That is what it is. The standards are in the gutter at Arsenal, at United. Do you know what I mean? These men are not moving like big clubs. You know what I mean? It's their owners.
I don't know. Their owners. I'm almost thinking. I don't know if it's the domination that Arsenal, Man United had for so long that it's almost warped their mind. And even Woodward weren't even there for a lot of the time when Man United was successful, which don't make sense. But it's almost like the DNA from the perspective of the board, it's almost like it's warped their mind where they think Man United are something that they're not. Like, and it's mad. I don't understand.
Yeah, but since David Gill left, do you know what I'm saying, with Sir Alec, bro? That's what it is. When they left, do you know what I mean? Any sense of anything left with them. Do you know what I mean? And that's just what it is, bro. And it's the same with Arsenal, bro. You know what I mean? They lost David Dean and that. Look, and bro, like, just the whole setup at the club's a joke now. You got Adu there with no experience, pulling strings, bringing in these washed up Brazilians, bro. Do you know what I mean?
They had the Don Raul that they called, didn't it? Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, bro, like the thing's a joke, innit? And that's what you gotta realize. The thing, it comes from above, innit? You know what I mean? And that's why even the fans' expectations now, like, we laugh at Arsenal fans, but honestly, a lot of them, like the Treepses and that, they're from our generation where they saw their team competing, innit? So,
and that's why they're so angry.
That's why they're so angry, and they think that their team is bigger than they are. Because let's be real, as much as Arsenal challenged and that, bro, they didn't really win shit, blood. When you compare when you compare their trophies to ours in the same amount of period, they didn't really win nothing.
Bro, do you know how quick it was for Chelsea to catch up with them tallies?
Oh, so quick, bro. You know the ones. Chelsea had money for 5 minutes and passed Arsenal's Premier League haul. But it's one of them ones where they kept United honest for time, innit?
Yeah.
They kept us honest, bro. Like that, they literally
the players they had as well. They had
players. They kept us honest, innit? They were like the supporting act for Manchester United, innit? We needed them.
Yeah, we needed them still, or we would have got complacent.
Yeah, we needed them. They were like the supporting act, bro. Like they were the ones. They're like what CR7 does for Messi. He just keeps man just being the best player in the world, because it's like, oh well, Ronaldo's still there. He's still there.
Bro, you need that as well, bro. And everyone at the top level, they realize they need that. Even if you're talking about boxers, they want other great boxers in their weight class. You know what I'm saying? And PSG probably suffer from this in league.
Yeah, they got no one to push them in the league.
No one to push them. Do you know what I'm saying? So
win the league by Christmas and that. One year they won the league by like December almost. Like, bro, like, do you know what I mean? Like, you need someone to keep you honest, and Arsenal kept us honest. But in that time, it made a lot of Arsenal fans believe that their club was bigger than they really were, even though these they had never won jack shit here. They never won a European Cup. Do you know what I'm saying? Still haven't. Do you know what I mean? But it made them think that they were on par with us because they were competing with us.
100%.
Do you see what I mean? So because of that, a lot of them feel like they're entitled to be doing better than they are, which they are, but they also feel like their club's bigger than it is, but it's not. You know what I mean? So I get it. You know what I mean? I get why they're so upset, bro, because they're from that Man United Arsenal back-to-back thing.
Yeah.
That's the era they're from. So I can understand why they believe they deserve more than they do, because they do deserve it, bro. But they don't deserve what we deserve. What we deserve is different. But I feel like our fans, expectations are similar, and it shouldn't be, because we're a way bigger club than them.
And that's what I don't get. Like, we compare ourselves to the Arsenal situation, bro. We're a way bigger club than Arsenal, way more successful, even past and present, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, even we even bagged a Europa League when we're not even playing that well, bro. These man still ain't done nothing in Europe. let's not get it twisted. Like, bro, even in the last 10 years, these men have largely been Europa League, yeah, for like probably what 6 of those 10 seasons or 7 of those 10 seasons. They ain't even made a Europa. What? They made one Europa League final and got smacked up, bro. That's it. So bro, it's not even like a custom. It's just like you can't compare. Like even now, like when things are not, bro. Even now when things are not well, Arsenal are nothing in comparison to Man United on that side. In the past, they were. Do you know what I'm saying? But this is where we've just got to be careful from both sides. I say the similarities of Man United and Arsenal sometimes are almost too close for comfort. The way we haven't got really any leadership through the spine. Do you know what I mean? The way that the board clearly kind of underestimates the club expectations, so they don't move faster with big opportunity. Because like, Arsenal have been in that same situation as well. Like when they were flip-flapping with this whole Lundberg situation after Emery and then Arteta, they had opportunities to get bigger managers, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's just like it's almost just like it's the same sort of situation.
We could have had. Listen, when Ferguson left, we could have just got in Carlo Ancelotti, yeah, or Jose Mourinho immediately, and just continued winning things. It would have been that simple, you know.
Yeah.
But then we went for David Moyes. Do you know what I'm saying? And then we ended up with Van Gaal, who wasn't proven in the Prem. Do you know what I mean? Even though he had a clue. Do you know what I mean? And
that's why it's smart. That's why it's all smart marketing, because now if Oddie goes, because Oddie was down there, now you will take Nagelsmann happily. You'll be like, yeah, come on board. But really, bro,
Nagelsmann ain't good enough.
Yeah, really, we're taking a Leipzig manager that's just done well for a couple of years. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's done it in the Bundesliga with that mad high press where we can still get opened up. I don't have any more crazy confidence him coming in. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So like when man's like, oh, who should our club get now? Bruv, we ain't getting no one. You man just need to lower your expectations if you haven't already, bruv, because we're not serious about doing nothing. I'm gonna be 100% real in it. Like the owners of the club have showed us that they're not serious about winning. They don't care about winning. So you shouldn't either.
Yeah, like,
it's just that serious, bro. You're actually just gonna be disappointed. I'm gonna celebrate every single win, yeah, like it's the last win I'm ever gonna see, bro. Because honestly, this club ain't winning jack shit anytime soon with this guy in charge and with the way it's been run. We're not winning nothing, bro. We're in the Europa League. Maybe we'll win that. Maybe, but maybe we're a Europa club now. Europa club. Maybe we're Sevilla now, bro. Maybe that's what we are now. Because we're never winning a Premier League.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I got to see my football club win the Premier League loads of times.
Bro, all I can say, all I'm saying is from a Man United.
We're a top 4 club now. We're Arsenal.
Yeah, exactly. You're right. But all I'm saying is from a purely Man United being having a good season perspective, we are fortunate that this is almost like the pandemic year, because all of the jumbled up results and stuff, and people and fitness issues, blah blah blah, it's all going in Man United's favor at the moment as far as the league goes, not obviously in the Champions League. And this is probably an opportunity where we have an opportunity to if this wasn't COVID year, we would be cut adrift already. Do you know what I mean? We wouldn't be anywhere near. But fortunately, because of what the year is, that unpredictability probably is going in our favor. That's the only thing that we've got going in our favor. But again, it's warping our minds because it's making us look like we are doing better than we really are. But again, that fans are not going to look at that. Do you know what I'm saying? All they're going to look at is how many away games we've won in a row. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's what it is now. People don't actually watch football anymore. I told you, them man just look at the numbers and then they decide whether it's good and whether it's not. That's exactly what it is, bro. So it's one of them ones where this Pochettino thing, has opened my eyes, blood. That's why I said it's been like a mixture of emotions. It's opened my eyes to what this club are really on. They're not on anything, blood. They're not on nothing. So man have to adjust our expectations. We're a top 4 team. We're not a team that want to challenge for a Premier League title. We're not a team that wants to win the Champions League. We're not.
I actually can't believe that we lost Poch.
That's what he is. He's a shield. Like this brother said, he's a shield. He's a shield for the Glazers, blood. Do you know what I mean? Because when anyone publicly talks about Oli, you get all of these cult United fans that want to try to shoot you down and question your loyalty to the club and all this bullshit. He's the perfect foil for them, because while he's in front of the Glazers, do you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna protect man.
And by the way, and that's it. That's one of the reasons. That's one of the benefits of getting a United DNA or ex-United player in, because they're not going to criticize. Then they're not going to be as critical with the board. They're not going to be as critical with the club. You can probably imagine people like Mourinho probably, bro. He didn't have any emotion to Man United, so he probably just said and done whatever he wanted, which is what caused toxicity. But again, Ollie won't do that. Ollie and Carrick and those man, they love the club so much from one end to the other. You can tell they're not going to put pressure on the board. Do you know what I'm saying? Even after Ollie leaves, he's not going to say anything bad about Man United. So he's a perfect person to be there as a statue for Manchester United, to almost just be around, regardless if we're successful or we're not. The Glazers are going to not be under pressure, because the manager's usually sometimes part of that pressure wagon alongside the fans, isn't it? Top managers will start making sounds or coming across in certain ways in the press conferences that they need better players, or they need this to change, they need that to change. But a player who loves the club so much through thick and thin, like an Ollie, an ex-player, he's never going to do that, ever. And that's why he's an ideal man for the job, from their perspective. Ideal.
Yeah,
that's probably why he was there in the first place.
Yeah, facts. Big up everyone. 1.5 in the building. Smash the likes. Let's get the likes up. Let's get them above 700. Real talk.
Rival fans are happy that PSG's sacked thing because they know what's about to happen.
Well, there you go. The fact that rival fans are happy that we're not getting Pochettino tells you everything you need to know about how dangerous we would have been with him. Do you know what I'm saying?
Madness.
That's what I'm saying. Man said, when are you going to start believing in Ollie? Never. Never, bro. Like, I'm never believing him. I always want my club to do well, yeah, but I don't believe in him. He's not a good manager, bro. Like, how many times? You see the thing with me is I'm consistent, bro. When I don't rate ballers, the same with Lukaku. Even when Lukaku was scoring goals for us, I said he's not good, bro. I said it. Now, I come out of a game in Old Trafford and done a fan cam after the game. Lukaku had scored, and I was like, bruv, he was shit tonight. We need to get rid of him. In his first season, and I think he scored like 20-something goals because, bruv, when I see something, I see something. I'm not going to change my mind because the Bre's scoring goals, bro. Like, man looked at his overall game, and I said, this guy's a state. You know what I mean? Like, he don't suit the way we want to play football. We need to get rid of him. And guess what happens? Within 18 months, the guy's out the club. You know what I mean? He wasn't good enough. He was never good enough. He's a good goal scorer, but he was never good enough as a footballer to be at this football club. He wasn't good enough. And that's the same with Ollie. Do you know what I mean? In the good times, it looks nice. But, bro, man's tactically inept. That's why we're out the Champions League. He can't handle big personalities. That's why he always makes the same substitutions and takes off the small players. He always takes Mason off. He always takes Donny off because they're the easy players to sub off. That's why he never takes Bruno up. Yesterday, Bruno started because he said, oh, yeah, Bruno doesn't like being left out.
Yeah, because one day I can see
Bruno attempt to fuck off, blood.
Bruno will shake his head in that, or kick the bottle when he comes off in that.
Bruv.
You know what I'm saying? So
honestly, literally, that's what man is.
Also, Ollie and he's got a media team behind him, a PR team behind him, and they've probably told him like that Bruno's the fan favorite. So don't do anything. Don't take man off in games where this could happen. Then fans will get on your back. Do you know what I'm saying? Donny is not loved by fans yet, so he's an easy choice.
But also, he's just a quiet guy. He doesn't have a big personality. It's easier. It's the same with when Rashford's not playing well. He'll take Mason off.
Yeah,
because you don't want to take Rashford off, and that's the sign of a manager that cannot handle. Yeah, a manager that cannot handle big personalities, bro. This is Manchester United. You need to be able to manage egos, manage big personalities. Bro, he's just like one of the lads, bro. And that's good for the interim good vibes thing. But when they need you tactically to make a decision in the trenches, you don't have it in there. That's why we're not in the Champions League. Like I said, man had 3 games to manufacture 1 single point and he couldn't do it. Man played 7 at the back against a team, Leipzig, that had no strikers. They played no strikers and you played 5 at the back with 2 holding. And that's a tactical shit show.
And still got opened up.
Bruv. And then you changed it to a 4 at the back and we scored 2 goals, in like 10 minutes. And we could have won the game if you started the game like that. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why we're out the Champions League. Because man's not good enough.
Well,
they're saying that Tuchel's interested in the Premier League, he's probably end up at Arsenal.
Boy,
I don't want him at United. He's rubbish. He's rubbish, man. Like,
Wait,
he's an upgrade on Oli, but he's still rubbish.
I'll be honest. It looks, unfortunately, it looks like he's almost certain he's going, isn't it? So
I think Tuchel will end up at Arsenal probably.
boy.
No, I'm saying. So Arsenal fans, that's probably going to be your guy.
Well, boy, Man United fans, just got to enjoy Oli for the rest of the season because this opportunity is gone down the drain still because they're just going. It looks like it's one of these situations where they're just going to reveal the new manager ASAP, bro. Like probably on Boxing Day or something. That's it, done.
Bruv, it's
they probably stuck Poch on some private jet, bro. Like,
bruv, this is getting announced today, you know. No, I mean, I see in the comment section these man talking about Matic and Bruno before you wrap up. Yeah, they had got into little thing and Matic pushed him or something like that. Bruv, I don't care about that. You know them ones. Honestly, yeah, Bruno's got a big personality. He probably talks a bit too much, but you know what? I don't mind that, bruv.
Yeah.
I don't mind that, bruv. Because honestly, United got a team full of pussies, blood. You know them ones. And the manager's one as well. So it's like the fact that Bruno's come in with a mentality that he's trying to bully people a little bit. I don't mind that, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Because you need someone to set the tone, fam. You need someone to set the tone, brother. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is, bro. Like, even within my team, like my captain, yeah, he sticks it on people. If people aren't playing well in the game, yeah, at half time, he'll say to people, right, you're playing shit. You need to step it up. And sometimes you need someone to make players take accountability, especially if the manager is not going to do it.
Yeah, that's why he's got an elite mentality. Do you know what I'm saying? And bro, I wouldn't be surprised if sometimes, bro, that Ollie's not even doing the team talk sometimes, bro. A certain man are taking it over. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but sometimes you need characters like that are going to say to other players, yeah, and uphold the standards. Do you know what I mean? That even when we scored the goal yesterday, bruv, it looked like it meant more to Bruno, yeah, than flipping the guy that scored the goal, bruv. He was celebrating like he scored it.
Yeah, because he wants to win.
He wants to win, bruv.
Do you know what I'm saying? There's bad players there. There's bad players in Man United. Like I said, he's been there 5-6 years, bro. They're not bothered. Do you know what I mean? It's no big deal. They're just playing football. Do you know what I'm saying? They're doing something that they love. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe they don't even love it. Do you know what I'm saying? But they're playing for Manchester United. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Good money. And that's it. Do you know what I'm saying? You could tell, bro, sometimes you can just tell with the way that some of these players are. But all I can say is, we better just now get used to it because I had an expectation at any point within a 3 or 4 week period we were going to make that switch and sack Solskjaer and bring in Poch, and boy, that whole scenario is now gone out the window. So now, boy, we better just be ready for Ollie Ball.
That's what I'm saying, bruv. And if we're stuck with Ollie, it means that, bruv, you're going to see plenty more of Bruno getting frustrated and doing these things. But at least we've got someone that's actually trying to make us win stuff in it, because it's not this manager, blood. So it's one of them ones where I'd rather see Bruno falling out with everyone, blood. You know the ones, because at least it means that at least he's trying to uphold the standards that the club should be upholding, bro. Because Ollie's not doing that, bruv. You know, like that. He doesn't have it in him to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the only worrying thing about that is, like this brother said, you see the mentality that Bruno's got?
Yeah.
If we don't start winning things, you'll leave us. And he won't think twice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Watch.
Yeah.
If we don't win nothing this season, Bruno's been there for 18 months and Real Madrid come knocking, he's gone. Yeah.
You're right. 100%. Bro, 100%. And by the way, on that note, Poch is going to be confirmed later today, it looks like.
Exactly. Poch confirmed. That's it. Now that's confirmed. Pogba's definitely leaving in the summer. I guarantee you, by next January, there's going to be rumors of Bruno leaving as well, blood. I'm telling you.
He might even go PSG, even to add salt in the wounds. Do you know what I'm saying? Poch could eat, bro. Man United has got one of them teams, that is a dream to some of these Juve, Barcelona, PSG, Real Madrid, because bro, there's so many players we've got that will bang in their league and bang in for their team. Do you know what I'm saying? And if we're underachieving, it's easy work for them to call up Bruno or Pogba and be like, come to us. Yeah, okay. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not like we're a perform, and that's why now, if we're gonna have Ollie, we need to have a good season now, or we're gonna lose a lot of we could lose 2 or 3 big players in the next year or so if we
Yeah.
do have a good season.
But
Because
that's why they're talking about giving Bruno a new deal already.
yeah, but Bruno, I can tell he's driven by success, bro. Like,
Yeah,
so
he's not gonna stay at no meaty club.
yeah, if we get to the end of the season and we ain't won nothing and we didn't put up a title fight, yeah, bro, Bruno's gonna be like, bro, you man, nah. Nah. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, certain men are not gonna be sitting around waiting for 3 or 4 years. This is why people keep saying trust the process and wait years, bro. You think these players want to wait? They've got careers.
It's a short career, bro. Bruno's 25, I think.
Bro,
they've got Pogba's 27. They ain't got time.
Yeah, they got a peak of about 5 to 7 years at best, bro, or even less than that, bro. They're not gonna be waiting around. Like, nah, come on.
Yeah, it's a mad thing, bro.
Now we got to make this season work. This season we have to get something out of this season now. A cup or a title race.
Yeah, facts.
Minimum.
No, that's it. Big up everyone inside. 1.5 in here. Smash the like button. Let's get us over 1,000 likes. Now I'm saying top show as always. Make sure you follow Akeem on all the socials. You already know what it is, guys. Now I'm saying good discussion. Oh, Bruno's 27 in September. Yeah, say nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. So big up everyone inside. I'm back again at 1 o'clock with Matisse and DG. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's all right. You Arsenal man laughing at us, blood. I'll get to your club at 1 o'clock. You know, like that. So it's fine. You man are gonna get that slander, fam. Yeah, and them Chelsea man as well. So now, big up everyone here. Make sure you smash the like button. Now I'm saying, and yo, a very, very good show as usual. And yeah, man's back at 1 o'clock. You might not get a notification because YouTube send out a certain number each day, innit? So just make sure you're back here